Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again in another video, in another trade recap video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about a trade which I took last week. And quite surprisingly, last week I was looking at the chart and I only got one trade that was high probability. I used to be getting more trades, but now my trade frequency has reduced. But surprisingly, as well, my win rate has been increasing, even though I've been taking less trades. So that comes to say that it doesn't matter if you take less trade, as long as you take the trade which are high probability, you'll be good. Okay, so let's get into the trade recap. So you can see here gold has been continuing higher for the past few months, and only lately it did show a significant drop, but that too not too long, just for a few days, and then it continued. It is gradually continuing higher. Okay, so we had a daily fair value gap here, which you can clearly see getting disrespected because it's not continuing lower, and we are continuing higher from this, right? So if you look in daily, we do not have much of a setup. We do not have much of an entry, but we can see that we are still continuing higher. Okay, so if we take this low, we can see that price is respecting this low. Okay, it is continuing higher off of this low, and when we scale down to H4, we could see that price formed an in and an out in H4 here. So price respected this previous day low and it formed a ST to the upside. Right, we have a fair value gap here. Hello. Okay, we have a fair value gap here, and this area was where my entry was. Okay, I didn't get an entry in the first touch of the FEG, but price was still continuing higher. We could see that this high price was not really sweeping this high, because it closed above and it didn't give a strong downward movement, which means that the momentum is still bullish, right? So when we scale down to H1, you can see that there is a order block. Why is this an order block? Because it's coming off of a FEG and it created a new FEG to the upside. So this is an order block, and you can also see that price is disrespecting this FEG. You can see price is disrespecting this FEG, and we are continuing higher. So my entry was in this area. Okay, as soon as price closed above this previous high, I scaled down to M15, and we could see that in M15, based off of this H1 OB, there was a M15 sharp turn. Okay, there was a sharp turn here, so I placed my buy entry over here, covering the body of the candle, and a 1 to 2, and this was my entry. And the reason why I didn't take the shadow of this, is because this, even though I just took the body of this fair value gap, the body of this first candle, the stop loss is already 240 pips. Okay, and with a risk reward of 1 to 2, that itself is, the TP is 480 pips, which is insane for gold. Even for gold it is insane, but lately that's how price been moving, so we can't say it's much, but it is still insane. So I, instead of covering the blow, making it 320, I just thought, okay, if price is going to come to this level, then it's also most probably going to take the low. Okay, so I placed my sell here, covering 1 to 2, and I'm not gonna lie, that was as soon as price took the order, it did seem like price was going to hit my SL, but eventually, since we didn't meddle with the trade, eventually price did play out our way and it did hit TP. So this was the trade recap. Okay, we had a H4 fair value gap. Based off of that, we had a H1 order block, and based off of that, we had a M15 sharp turn, right? So this was the only trade which I took last week, and this was taken on a Friday. I know I have not been posting much this channel lately, but I will try to post at least once or twice a week or more coming weeks. So see you guys in the next one. Take care.